we have here from the United States. I want to give you a big welcome, Nancy Frazier. Nancy is a dear friend. She's the Global Operations Coordinator for APL Go. She's been in the industry now over 30 years. She's a top earner. She's consulted many companies in direct sales and network marketing. And please mute. All right, who else do we need to mute here? And what most of you don't know about her is that Nancy actually was the former Miss North America. So we really do have a celebrity here joining us with Nancy. Nancy, you have the share screen. Thank you very much for joining us this evening. Guys, you're in for a very special treat. So I'll go ahead and go on mute. Welcome, Nancy, to the Philippines Core Leaders.
All righty. Well, I am very excited to be with all of you and that you're here together as a team, but yet representing many people. So I respect what you do. I respect what you're about to do to change people's lives. I think the thing that's most exciting about our plan, besides our products, of course, are amazing and delicious. I'm actually right now on the product called BRN, which is Brainy, because I definitely need my Brainy to be working well this morning. So I really, I love our compensation plan. And I love it because it creates, in my world, right behavior. And I think you're going to see that as we go through it. I'm going to explain it to you from my perspective, because I do have 3 decades of experience in network marketing. And I can tell you that I've never experienced a plan like this before. So I'm just really proud to present the APL Go compensation plan. That being said, I'm going to go ahead and get started here. So we're going to start off with our most important group of people, and that is our customers. And the way that the plan starts off is with you having your own business center. And here you can see kind of a diagram of what that could look like. And in your business center, that's where all of your customers are going to go. So for example, we have different types of income that can help you with your customers. So we're going to go through that. First of all, we have weekly income, anything that is earned online, such as retail customers that go through the website, or what we now call prime customers, because we just upgraded to the word prime. Our prime customers are actually wholesale buyers. I know some of you may be experienced online that prime means really good deals. Well, we have really good deals for our customers, especially our prime customers. And both of these categories of customers pay weekly income. And both of these categories of customers are stored in your business center. So when you're thinking of your personal business, your personal purchases plus the purchases of your customers are stored in your business center. Oh my God. All right, so I think I can hear some noise in the background. We need everybody to make sure you're muted out. I think that's going to be tricky. I'm going to try this again, guys. I apologize. I'm going to make sure. Yeah,
I'll go ahead and manage the muting, Nancy.
Would you? Thank you. Thank you. Okay, that's going to be a little tricky for me. I am a multitasker, but I don't know if I'm that good. All right. So we have weekly income, which is very exciting. They're found in your business center. Then you have daily income. So how can you earn daily income? Daily income is achieved by actually having some inventory of our products on hand, where when you meet people, when you want to meet people and you want to let them taste and try the product, you've got sampling there by letting them try one, but you also have the opportunity to sell the product right then and there, creating daily income, cash in your hand every day from selling products every day. So here you're going to see through some of our things, you'll see the word preferred customer. That is about to be upgraded in our new presentation, because we've decided that the prime customer, the wholesale buyer, is the best jump between retail and wholesale. So you're going to see retail, wholesale, and associate. You'll see those three things as we're moving forward. The prime customer, again, is the wholesale customer that gets the 20 to 50% off, just like an associate. So if a person signs up in the past, there was a $25 fee, and you may see that out there on our current presentation, but recently, you guys are going to love it. It is free to sign up. There is no $25 membership on the prime customer. However, over here, you're going to see that if you want to become a member and actually be associate and build the business, there is a $25 membership fee. And as long as you're active, that fee shouldn't be any problem in the future. So the $25 fee will come into play if you let your account go inactive and then you're trying to sign up again, then it would ask you to do the $25 fee. So we have different ways to get started. And one of the things that we wanted to do is make it easy for people to make a decision on coming on board. People actually in our system can order a la carte to shop and be able to qualify for bonuses for the future for their business just by their personal shopping. But we also have people who will do it just through customers. So no one is actually required to purchase product in order to be an associate. You can use your customer volume to do that. So if you had $100 in customer volume, you would be a promoter. 200, 400, 600, 18, and 3,000 will get you to all of these levels, which we're going to be sharing with you the value of those. They can be done with 100% customer volume that runs through the website. It has to come through the website. So the website identifies the order, and it would be run through your back office. So that is the fastest way to get there. So I'm going to go ahead and show you some more. All right, 11 ways to earn. Again, we talked about customers. That's just one way, guys. We also have start bonuses, which are weekly. So the customer bonus could be cash in hand daily. The start bonuses weekly, group bonuses weekly, matching weekly, unilevel weekly, infinity bonuses quarterly. We'll talk about that. Our activity bonuses, lifestyle entertainment bonuses, manager bonuses, and luxury bonuses are all categories that we're going to be talking about. So when a person first sees our presentation and they want to try our product, there's different ways for them to do that. So we have different levels of shopping. So basically, if a person comes in and they shop at any of these levels, they actually do qualify for these statuses, which are really amazing when you hear what they give. But we also have done it in Go Kits, where it's a ready-made kit that with exactly the amount that would help to qualify a person for these levels. That makes it easy when you're doing large groups and you're talking to people about things. You can simply say, pick your favorite Go Kit and go. Now, the Go Kits come with a wonderful treasure, and that is a thank you gift to you for doing the presentation, taking the time to share our business with others. So if a person purchases a purchase a $100 of shopping or a Go Kit, so it could be a la carte shopping or a Go Kit, they would get a 10% commission. When you do a la carte shopping, guys, I do want to tell you as leaders that if you did a $50 amount of shopping and another 50 in a separate order, it has to come together in the same pay period in order to qualify for a commission. So you can't, in order to qualify as a promoter, I guess, should I say. So our pay periods, and you may want to get out a pen and write this down. Our pay periods are special. Like they start on the 1st of the month and they end on the 7th is pay period 1. Pay period 2 starts on the 8th of the month and it ends on the 14th. And then pay period, that's number 2. Pay period 3 starts on the 15th and it ends on the 21st. And pay period 4 starts on the 22nd and goes to whatever day is the last day of the month. So that being said, you want to climb to diamond, which you could go all the way to here. You could do it never having purchased anything through customers, but some people are like, I want to get going and I want to be diamond out of the gate. If that's the case, they can buy this and resell that product. And then they have these commissions that will go to their sponsor. So these are the sponsor percentages of commission. So this is what that means. So 10% of $100 is $10, $200, $20. These are thank you commissions for taking the time to either invite someone to a presentation or for the presentation itself that you might have done yourself. Also, it's for you. This is a thank you commission for you to help this person get started, because their success is based on you directing them to the information. You do not necessarily have to do the presentation yourself. You can use the upline team or the corporate team to do the presentations and help you, and even help you close the people, and even help you enroll the people. But you do have to get them there. And that's what this is all about. And then directing them to the right people to talk to. So let's talk about bonus number 2, the group bonus, which we call the hybrid 9. Now, why would we call it the hybrid 9? Well, we have this structure here, which is 2 lanes of business. These 2 lanes of business, some people may grow their business only with 2 lanes. But look at this right here. That is the business center that I referred to earlier. This could be you, your personal business center, where all your customers gather and your personal purchases. And in this case, this person accrued 1,200 in PV volume. PV is actually personal volume. That's what that stands for. Over here, we have 1 leg of business started. So this person, by sponsoring this person, has become a 2-star, or excuse me, a 1-star associate. By them sponsoring this person, they have become a 2-star associate. So the plan is very simple. You want as many 2-stars as you possibly can. And there are rewards for having having a 2-star associate. So according to this plan, if we were looking at all the ones in orange, we have this person is a 2-star, this person is a 2-star, and this would be considered as level 1 of their 2-star associate program, because you're going to make in the future some amazing matching bonuses off of creating 2-stars. So when you have 1 on your right, 1 on your left, you are a 2-star, and you've created your structure to be able to make overrides. So the first bonus you saw was about customer bonuses. This is your second bonus, where now, because you're shared about our products, and these people want to join your team to help share about our products, what's happened is it's created a structure of volume that you didn't actually create yourself. It's a structure of volume that was created by others, which is really awesome. All right, so we're going to continue on here and show you the math. So each one of these here, each one of these go kits, let's say, or shopping that they did within a pay period, qualified an individual to go to one of these steps here. Each one of these steps also comes with PV that is attached to that. So a $100 go kit comes with 40 PV, a $200 go kit or shopping, $200 worth of shopping here, here. And these here, these statuses, these are not ranks. These are what we call lifetime statuses that code you to certain bonuses that when you build your business out, you will be able to access. So when you start climbing to diamond, these statuses themselves do not pay out a commission. The purchases, we only pay on purchases of product. So the purchases of products pay out commissions, this being the steps to diamond. When you see the dollars, the steps to diamond are always in dollars, but the PV that goes with that purchase is always here, shown only in our group tree. Now we have kind of multiple names, sometimes we call this. We call this, some people call this a binary because they look, it's only 2 lanes. However, if you call it a binary, it's very limiting, because a binary, when it maxes out in its individual lanes, it doesn't go any bigger, doesn't grow, but ours does. When you max out, you could keep going and add another lane and another lane of business. Each one of these lanes of business, as you'll see in the future, is worth up to $40,000 per month as you max them out. So take 40,000 times all of these, times 8 small lanes. There's 9 total, which one is the big lane, times 8 small lanes. That's $320,000 a month a person could get just for helping other teams grow. You don't get that in a binary. So we call ourselves the hybrid 9. And actually, to me, if I was to draw it out another way on a piece of paper, it would be kind of like a unilevel structure with 2 lanes to start and more lanes coming. So this particular structure here gives you the opportunity to earn some really great commissions in this group bonus. You can earn anywhere from 10 to 30% in your smaller lanes. How do you do that? It's all based on you, what you purchase, what your customers purchase, or a combination of the 2. So if you're trying some product for 100, but then you have customers that also try the product for another 100 that you run through your back office system, you're going to be able to be at the 200 level. And if you could go from the 200 to the 400 level doing the same thing with just even customers, and so on and so forth, all the way up to the 3,000 level. So let's take a look what happens over here. This is the Climb to Diamond that's paying out fast start commissions to the sponsor. But also, when a person individually, you or anyone on your team does these steps, and as they climb, there is percentages that are coded for life on your smaller lanes. You're paid for life on your smaller lanes at these percentages. So let's see if we could tell what a person is. If this person here has got 1200 PV, I can go, oh, this person must be a diamond. There they are, 1200 PV. That means that they did $3,000 in either customer sales or purchases or a combination of the 2. And that means they're coded for life. This is a lifetime bonus on their smaller lanes. So one of them is a big one. Let's just see which one is the big one. Well, there it is. The total PV added up on this lane came to 2,160 PV. This lane is a smaller lane. So this is the one that we would do the math off of. We would take the smaller lane, there it is right there, times 30%. Why times 30%? Because this person, if it was you who qualified for this, also is a diamond here because of this. And also all of this goes together. That's 30% right there. There's another way to do it. If you were hitting 720 PV, this person here is a VIP, but look, it also qualifies for 30% in your smaller lanes for life. You only have to hit that one time. So that's why at the very beginning of our business, so many people climb, because they want these higher commissions that they've never had before. So they start at 10, and then if they go ahead and run through more orders through their back office, it counts immediately for them. And they're able to get 15%, 20, 25, 30, as their business starts to grow from people who raise their hand and say, I want to do this. I want to be a part of this business. And you start to put them in your 2 lanes at first, but then eventually more of them. And it just continues on. Now, keep in mind, more of these lanes that go, once you are one of these here, it is for life. And all your lanes qualify except for the big one. So that means that if this is the big one and these were smaller, all of them, all of those lanes would qualify for 30% because you hit this level one time in your life, which is amazing. So here you can actually get benefits that are like being a managing director. It's not a rank. You'll see this later, but the benefits of that which I'll be talking about here as we go through the presentation. All right, so let's look at what we have here. Here you're going to see actual rank volume qualifications, which we'll be talking about later. But what I'm interested is showing you how you can make matching group bonuses. We just were looking at this being the group structure. It starts with 2. It grows to infinity, guys. So it goes as deep as it goes until you start maxing out at 10,000 a week. So this is really awesome too. So what's going to happen is you're going to start making matching bonuses as you grow your business. And that means that if this person made $1,000 on your first level, you would make a 20% match to this person. But guess what? If that's your big leg, you can make matching checks 7 levels deep on your big legs. And then you can make matching checks up to, and I say up to because it grows. You can make matching checks up to 7 levels deep in your smaller leg. But guess what? You can make matching checks up to 7 levels deep in all of your legs, 9 legs, all 9 of them you can make matching checks in because you sponsored someone and they became a 2-star. Every 2-star, every level of 2 stars, one on the right, one on the left, qualifies you for that structure to get a matching check, which the chart is here. So as you grow your business and you start to get volume in your smaller lanes of your group tree, and later on also your unilevel will do that too, it'll start qualifying you to go deeper and deeper and deeper in matching checks all the way to when you hit Premier Director. It takes you all the way and international and national 7 levels deep. These are sponsoring levels, guys, and there is no dynamic compression on this particular structure. There is dynamic compression in your unilevel, which we'll talk about in a minute, but dynamic compression, it means that below the 7th level here, that will not compress up. So you want to make sure as people are sponsoring, those sponsoring another, who sponsor another, who sponsor another, and so on, that they're getting the love that they need and are also making sure that they're active as 2 stars because that's what qualifies them. So again, one active associate on the right and the left is a 2-star associate, personally sponsored 2-star associate, 7 levels deep. Matching bonuses on commissions earned are based on actual product purchases in the group pay leg, which is a smaller leg. All right, so let's give you an example. Let's say somebody uses the strategy of 5. So if somebody brought in 5 people for $100, this is PV, 100 points it should be. And then you've got 500 times 20, that pays out $100 here. That's the commission. But then when those 5, if you duplicate the power of 5, now you've got 25 on your second level who get paid 10%. There's 250 for you. Now you've got the third level. You've got 125. So there it is, times 5% is 625 commission. And it goes on down. It's all the power of 5 on this chart. You can do the power of 10 and double this. 222,850 on a perfect day of everyone duplicating 5. So that just shows you the power of duplication and growth of how you can build a business with the power of 2 stars. One on the right, one on the left being active and growing all the way down 7 levels deep. But in order to get started, you have to make a decision on who you want to be and how you want to build your business. This is your business. This business for us. We're here to provide you with products. We provide you with the service of delivery. We provide you with warehousing your products. We provide you with the ability to be able to have marketing tools and people help present for you. All of these things we do for you, and you didn't have to pay for any of it. It was all done before you even came, which these times right now with what's going on online, that's a big deal because many people are wanting to learn how to run a business from home, but yet they don't have the knowledge to go and even buy products, let alone sell them, market them, or have a website or any of that. So that's why having a team where we can come together and help each other grow is a valuable thing. And it's something that brings people into one focus, which is really incredible. So let's start off and talk about being a promoter. So you and your online customers together purchase $100 in products within a week's pay period with the goal of hitting 100 as a total within that pay period, which gives you 40 PV that goes into your group tree, the hybrid tree. Let's say, for example, you bought 100, but you wanted to resell them. So you bought, let's say, our daily collection, which all is at $25. You resell the product, and now you got an extra $100. You doubled your money in profit. So you could take that extra 100 and you could put that in your pocket, and the 100 that you got reimbursed, you can actually order another 100 of product for more customers. When you ordered the 100, this accumulates. This is the difference between this and this is 100. So when you place that order within a pay period of 100, you now got a promotion to an associate in the statuses. And what does the status do? Again, it offers benefits in this hybrid tree. That's what it does. All right, so now we go here to the next level. We purchased, you need to be at 400 here in order to be able to make the jump. So let's see, you could, if you could sell $200 worth of product for 400, take that extra 200 profit, roll it back in, put the other 200 in your pocket, and go to the next level. Here we go here, another 200 to get here. This is where the jump happens. This is where a person may say, you know what, I'm going for it. I'm going to go out and do as many presentations as I can, and I'm going to gather orders. If you have a total of 1,200, and this is in the case, this presentation is in US dollars. If you have 1,200 difference between here and here, what's going to happen is you're going to jump. So you're going to jump between here and here, 1,200 and 1,200 again here and here, which could be reorders from all the customers that you created. You run them back through again through your system to qualify you to get there. Or it could be that you do events. You might do business meetings and people come in and they want to purchase products at the meeting. You may want to do parties and invite everybody to taste and try, or pop a drop parties. All of those things are fun, and they can help you to get to here without purchasing any product yourself. Or if you do want to purchase product ahead, so you have inventory on hand for your events and your parties for people to buy, the purchase in between here and here will get you there all the way up. But the purpose of this is not to hoard product. It is to resell product. We are a direct selling company and we resell product. The system only recognizes the climb when you resell product. And again, no one is required to purchase anything to get there. They can 100% use their customers if needed, which is the goal, because customers bring in more customers and customers also reorder, which is great. Along the journey, as I showed you, you have a stronger lane in your business in the group tree, and you have smaller lanes. In the smaller lanes of business, the system will calculate how you're doing on the journey, and it will start to raise your statuses. Or of course, the statuses are something separate. That's at the very beginning where you're climbing the ghost statuses or you're climbing diamond, but this is a rank that's based on reorders, and it's also based on people that are in the front end of their business in the group tree, either placing first orders or doing upgrade orders because they're working their way to diamond. This has nothing to do, this chart has nothing to do with the unilevel. This chart is strictly in the hybrid tree. And so what you see here is you have manager, that's 250 PV in the smaller lane. All of this is in the smaller lane and it works your way up. Notice you do not have to have any structure all the way up until you hit senior director. When you hit senior director, to get to managing director, you're going to want to help somebody to become a director over here. Two directors, one on the right, one on the left. So what does that mean? A director is this, 1,000 in volume in their weaker, smaller lane. So you need two, one on the right, one on the left, that have 1,000 in volume in their smaller lane to become a director. And therefore this one needs to have one on the right, one on the left to become a managing director. Also notice their personal activity grows. And the reason is you're growing your business. So you need to have more product on hand. And also you may want to fall in love with some of the products and just personally be, of course, using the products. And that can also be important to learn to try different ones so that you can be more fluent in what they can do and have your own personal story. Here, 40 PV stays the same all the way to senior manager. When you hit senior manager, if you want to be a director, you must purchase an order in the previous pay period before the next pay period where you qualify as director. So let me give you an example. It is the month of September, okay? If I qualified as a director in the month of September, in order for me to be locked in as director, I need to instead of ordering this, I need to order this on my personal activity, or I need to accrue customers who order this on my website in order to achieve this. Either way, but there has to be a purchase on my business center, either through customers or myself or both, combination for that. Same thing here. If I hit senior director, I'm moving up my personal PV customers or myself or both there and all the way up like that as you grow. These levels of ranks have two ways that they're looked at. One is paid as, and one is in title. So if you hit this one time, let's say you just went crazy and you hit managing director, but then the next round you came back and you were only achieving senior director as you're climbing, maybe you're teaching people and training for a week, whatever, so you fall back a little bit. You're going to get paid as based on the level that you achieve based on actual orders. So the title, you can always keep the title of managing director, but in order to be paid as, you actually have to have real sales going through your organization, because we are a product company. We sell products. So it's not some type of a game. All right, so let's take a look here. This chart is a really good chart to keep, print out, carry with you, because it gives the full overview of everything that's happening. So you have promoter 40 PV. What do you get? Well, it says here, how do you get there? It shows you you're going to purchase, you and or your online customers are going to purchase $100. That $100 setting there, what else do you get? Over here, there's bonuses, first orders and upgrade orders. And an upgrade order is when a person is going from here to here, from here to here. Those are called upgrade orders while you're climbing. Little by little, you're climbing. An upgrade order has to be checked off as an upgrade order in order for it to properly be applied to the actual group tree, which is the hybrid. So it starts with 2 legs. And you also get a 10% bonus, whoever the sponsor is, for upgrading someone. So anybody who did this, the sponsor gets this. So this is the sponsor bonus right here, all the way up. So if you have a party and you had 3,000 total in orders, and you place those all at one time at the end of the pay period, it's going to consider that to be like a go kit, because it's accumulated, and then it will pay out a $600 bonus, but it has to be turned in all at one time. All right, during a pay period. And so let's go over here. This is a lifetime bonus over here in the lesser leg. So this person who achieved 100 gets a 10% lifetime bonus on their lesser leg because they achieved it. When they achieve the next level, they're going to get over here a 15% lifetime bonus on their smaller legs for life, no matter what their rank is. 20%, 25, 30, and 30. So this is the chart that tells you what that is. Here we have the next one, matching levels. The matching levels of checks only occur through the status program. That is, it only occurs here on this level and in this level. So it would be VIP. If they hit VIP, they're going to have group bonus checks 3 levels deep. This one is 5 levels deep when they hit diamonds. So all along the way while they're working, these matching checks are kicking in. Every time they hit a 2-star, one on the right, one on the left in their organization, that is their personal sponsor tree. So let's say you have somebody in the upline and a person drops down below you. That is not your personal sponsor tree. Your personal sponsor tree is you and who you personally sponsor and who they sponsor. Matching checks, 5 levels, 3 levels here. And last of all is a 10%, what I call a switch that happens in the unilevel, which we'll be talking about on 6 levels. It'll go from a regular unilevel and transform into this 10, 10, 10, 10, all the way 6 levels. If you hit this level here, if you achieve the diamond level, your unilevel will shift. Now, one of the things you need to understand is that you're on this journey, these individual things pay out money because these are actual orders. These are actual products being sold on the journey. But the structuring of one on the right, one on the left, and the growth there, all of that is also based on orders. Everybody is buying the product, and that's what makes the company soar. So we have 2 strategies here. You could click join, fill out the form, get an email with your passcode, enter your back office with the code, click the upgrade status button when you get inside, fill out the enrollment form, click 25 to be a member, and you can shop for a Go Kit or a la carte. You can get a link and share and get customers, and you can climb a diamond and get the benefit. Strategy 2, do the same thing. Click join, go to upgrade status button, enrollment form 25 Go Kit, but then you resell your products and reorder to climb to diamond. So here they decided that they wanted the product up front to have inventory on hand. But here this person decided, or excuse me, this one was using their website here. He's sharing their link to get there through their orders on their website. This one here was buying product and reselling actual product to their inventory. When they reorder, they can climb a diamond. Okay, I can hear a lot of background noise. If you could please mute that out, that would be amazing. All right, so let's continue on. I have to do something with this bar that's like crazy. All right, let's, well, I guess we'll leave it up there. Okay, so weekly pay cycles and the hybrid. We're going to go here and show you how you can get paid with multiple lanes of business. Some of you are very international. You may actually have leaders that sooner than later can really grow a big business. All of these lanes have to be opened up for you by corporate. We do not let people go in there and open up all these lanes and then fragment their business because they're trying to manage a large family all at one time. We watch that people only open lanes because of the fact that they have a reason, not because they just want to make it look pretty that they've got all these lanes open. We would like people to focus on their individual 2 lanes at first and really get those strong with good leadership, good training, all of that, and then open another lane. But sometimes at the beginning of your business, you've already got leaders that you know are already strong. So you would come to us and talk to us about that. Our goal is for you to hit managing director before you start opening up other lanes. But if we have high level leaders that we need to do it sooner than later, we will discuss it, and that can be done through corporate. So let's say this person just went for it. These lanes can represent countries. They can represent different teams. But let's say we've got a 40,000 lane here. This one here is maxed out, by the way, because it's 10,000 a week in the small lane commissions. It's based on commission. So this person has done it 4 times. They did 10,000 in their first week, 10 in the second, 10 in the third, 10 in the fourth. So they're maxed out at 40,000. This one's not quite maxed out, and it goes down. You can see how they change in the amounts that are in there. So basically what happens is the lane 1 here, the 40,000 is going to look for the smaller lane. So there's the smaller one, and it's going to take the 40,000. When it pays out, it's going to pay out. This 2,000 is going to get paid out on, and then that will disappear, and it will deduct 2,000 from this, which takes it down to 38. Now the system is going to look for another one. It's going to say, who's next? Okay, 38 minus 5 takes that down to 33. So now we're at 33, and then so it just whittles away. And if they're all the same, it just basically grabs the whole sum against the strong leg, and then it just pays out on it. What's the payout? It's based on your status. So what you did when you were climbing to diamond locks in the percentage of payout. So it could be 10%, that all these legs only pay 10%. or it could be 30% because they did hit VIP or diamond and qualified for that, which is really, really awesome. All right, let's just switch the lanes here. I'm clicking carefully here. There's a little bit of a lag here with Zoom. Come on, here we go. All right, there we go. So I'm just going to go back for a second, make sure I didn't miss. There we go. All right. So now we are looking at number 4, the unilevel bonus. This is a classic unilevel. It goes 6 levels deep. Here's your amounts, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But of course, if you hit the higher level of diamonds, it automatically converts your unilevel to all 10s. And I was giving you a math example here of 20 per PV. If somebody was just ordering one product a month at 20 PV, what would happen to you at 10%? And it shows you what would happen. What would happen if your people were buying 2 products a month? That's what would happen. What would happen if your products, your folks were buying $100? This is what would happen. So it's just simple math. It's all about action, but that gives you an idea of what can occur in sales. So we have diamond status, 7 levels deep of 10%, 30% in the small pay lanes, and then 5 levels of check match. All of that happens when you hit that top level of diamonds. But keep in mind, in most companies which hit diamond, and I know this personally, I was in a company where I hit executive diamond. I had to break 4 legs with diamonds in them. I had to have 70,000 PV volume in 4 legs in order to be an executive diamond. So just one diamond leg was 70,000. Where here, it's 3,000. There's a big difference there. Actually, only 1,200 PV. All right. So what happens in the unilevel when you max out the unilevel? Like you saw in the picture here, it goes 6 levels deep. But when you hit National Director, International Premier, you get these bonuses to infinity. So you get an extra 1% override starting in level 7 to infinity. Then when you rise up and become an International Director, 1.5% from your 7th level to infinity, and then 2.5% from your 7th level to infinity. Pretty awesome. And we have the activity, lifestyle, and entertainment bonus. We have, this is just for your basic and things, and we're upgrading this slide. You do not have to be a 2-star to qualify for this bonus. You can just be loyal, that you placed an order every month and you did not skip. If you skip, the system will stop counting and start over again. So your loyalty bonus is based on placing an order every month for 40 PV. And then a year from now, when you finish your annual year of being loyal, it'll start kicking in a $10 a month cash gift the next year, again, as long as you continue to be loyal. So that's just a nice little perk and an incentive for people to stay loyal. Make sure they place an order every month. It could be a customer order, guys, that qualifies you as well. But that would have to be done through your back office as if it was you in order for it to do that. Or you could do multiple customers from your front office. And the reason why I say it takes multiples from the front of your website is because it pays out a 30% commission. So when you need 40 PV total, so that after you pay out the 30% commission on an order, you have less PV. But if you place an order through the back office, it's 100% PV, but doesn't pay out commission because it counts as yours. All right, so number 7, lifestyle bonus. This is qualifying 2-stars. If you help your team stay loyal and you have 2-star associates for 12 months consecutively, you're going to receive a 5% commission on the average group bonus check. So for example, if the average group bonus check that was coming up was $1,000 a month from your team, your smaller leg, that was your group bonus check, and you had that for a year, $1,000 every month, then that'd be $12,000, right? So what the system does is it averages out $12,000 for the year in your that you got as a matching check in your group leg, your smaller lane, And it'll say, okay, let's take that 12,000 that you had in your group leg and average what it is per month. Well, that would be 1,000. 12,000 divided by 12 is 1,000. And then it would give you 5% of that. So that would be 1,000 there. In that case would be times 10% would be 100. It would give you $50 as a group bonus every month. But if you did more than that, if you did 2,000 or 3,000, that starts to grow into being something significant. So what it will do is a maximum of $300 per month that you can get, because just for what you did this year, you'll get that bonus next year every month for what you did the previous year. Again, if you skip and you don't have your 2 stars and you let your leg go back to 1 lane or whatever, then it'll start over again once you requalify. And it's paid out in equal portions. The entertainment bonus. This is a really cool bonus when you hit National Director, International Premier. Every time you qualify, paid as National Director, they just give you a $1,000 entertainment bonus just for as you travel or build your business or just to take a break and have fun. So those bonuses all qualified. It comes off the previous month's total volume of what you did. So what you did to become a national director in the previous month, the bonus will kick in afterwards, after the fact, for the next month. So once again, our customer bonus, as we talked about earlier, how do you get a 30% commission on retail sales? Well, you can get that through your website. The website on everything, whether retail customer and even wholesale prime customers, also pays out 30%, which is awesome. And that is on your website. Most websites and most companies pay out 5% commission, maybe less, and especially if it's a wholesale. If it's wholesale, it definitely won't be more than 5% commission in most companies. But because we manufacture our own products, we're able to bless people with more money. This is a manager's bonus. You will see that happen when you have regional centers that are popping up around the world. So sometimes you have somebody who maybe has a shipping facility and they want to be the one to fund the inventory for that shipping facility. If they are the ones that it's over doing the regional center and they purchase a purchase order of a larger amount of products so that way they could fund that country, we do pay a 4 to 6% override to that person on the sale of the products. So that is something that some people want to do. We've never done that here in America, but I know they do it in Europe because we sell online and deliver to the doorstep. Ambassador, gold ambassador, platinum, diamond, and crown. Once you become a premier director, which is our highest rank, you will also be able to have the opportunity to earn more goodies. And they offer a whole series of amazing gifts. We have a separate comp plan for the ambassador program to show what the structure is and the qualifications. And that helps people to be able to make their dreams come true with more things. So the next step is for a person to either choose their kit or they can decide if they want to earn it through doing customer acquisition. So if you were going to choose a kit, these are not the names of the kits. This is the name of the status that it will qualify you for. So basically it's $100 of shopping or on up. This is about shopping or a party that was put together. You could go together and actually qualify for a kit, or you can just buy one. That is the choice. You can start building your rewards today. You can work from home. Many people are now. They get to be with their kids. A lot of people never had that option. And they're thinking, wow, all this time I've been leaving my children with strangers, going to work, and now I can be home and start a business. But they're going to need someone to help them. And that's what we're all here for. I'm helping you. You'll help others. So part of that can be by having a business building system. So we have some tools that are available. Let me back up for a minute. They talked about a sampling system, the Gold mobile app and the sampling system. That's what we're going to see next. So we have a mobile app that you can download for APL Go on your phone. It will allow you to track your volume. So you can see what's happening in your own personal business. So that's one thing. We also have an app that is being used in America. It's called Rapid Funnel. And that one actually allows people to has a marketing system. This app here that you see here is free. The Rapid Funnel app is, I believe, $19 a month. And it is a full-fledged marketing system loaded with all our videos, all of our content, where people can push that out and they can gather customers and all of that. However, that's not been translated yet into pesos, just so you know, it is in US dollars. Here we also have sample packets. I don't think we ordered these in the shipment we have yet, but we will be in the future. Some people like to do sampling. You could actually sell these. They're $5 per booklet. And in the booklet, there's 3 samples, and it explains everything about the products. It explains the science. These booklets are great when you're going to have an event, and they actually come with PV. So it's $5 retail in the United States, and it comes with 4 PV. So the choice is, are you ready? So we have some exciting things. I have this slide right here, which shows the US flag. We have one for the Philippines. It has the Philippines flag. So our presentation is going to be switched over to pesos, and it's going to be it's going to be totally friendly to what you guys do. I'm going to be working with the team to put this together for you so that you will have that. And it's a busy time, guys. You're here early where you're able to see all these things come together. You're going to be able to say, oh my gosh, I was a part of this. I saw the products come in. I saw them taking them out of the boxes and putting them on the shelves. I saw their office being put together. I saw the furniture moving into the office. You know, all of that is something, it's a time when most people don't get to be a part of that. So you are literally the founders for us launching all of Southeast Asia. I mean, it's just really amazing. But we're starting with the Philippines as our main hub. We have a very strong team of leaders there to support you. So at this time, I'm going to make sure I give you a disclaimer, because it's important that you say this at the end of your presentations. The APL Go US plan, and we're going to be Philippines plan, is based on products sold to consumers, and we are confident it will provide you with a solid foundation to help you achieve your financial goals. If income projections were presented to you prior to enrollment, such projections are not necessarily representative of the income, if any, that you can earn or will earn through your participation in APL Go compensation plan. These income projections should not be considered a guarantee or projection of your actual earnings or profits. Plain and simple, success with APL Go only arises out of hard work, dedication, and exceptional leadership. What that means is that you can't build a business and love them and leave them. You cannot start something and then abandon people and then they don't know what to do. So this is not a race. This is an actual business. This is something that people are looking for. Never before have we had products that taste so delicious in the industry and are so powerful. Never before have we had a compensation plan that pays out 63%. So we've got a great really a paradigm shift is about to occur with this company in the Philippines. And I applaud you for all of you being willing to and open to listen, being willing and open to learn. And now it's time to be willing and open to take action. So I'm going to pause this presentation now for a second. I'm going to take you back actually to the compensation plan at the beginning, because I know some of you are going to have some questions. So I just want to be prepared for that. So I'm going to take us back here to this tree right here. And I'm going to open it up if any of you have any questions. I know that Fernando said if you raise your hand, he will call on you so that you can ask your question. So I'll pause at this time. No questions? Okay. All right. So what I would like to say is, as you notice, this was a little less than an hour presentation because I took a deeper dive with you. My deeper dive with you is because you're leaders, and I wanted you to fully understand the flow of how this works. When I do a regular presentation for people that are just seeing it for the first time, I might be light and fluffy and not go into the details of all of this as far as that goes. But I can do this presentation really in about 15 minutes without going into deep explanation. So you can kind of look at your audience and you can decide what how you feel this audience, what their desires are. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. If there's someone who is just learning for the first time, just go light and fluffy. And if this is somebody who really wants that deeper dive, this will take you there. These slides are all designed to give you the details that you need to be able to explain things. So with that, I will pass this back to Fernando. I believe I have to physically do that actually. So I am going to maybe, I don't know. I don't think I've ever done it this way before. Well, actually, Fernando can go ahead and come back on if you'd like to, and unmute yourself. And if you have anything you want to add to that, that would be great.
Hello, everybody. Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
Are you excited?
Yes.
Beautiful. Well, I just want to thank Kathy. I want to thank Ramir for coming on. I want somebody to say hello and a very big hug, big thank you to our special guest, Global Operations Coordinator, Nancy Frazier. For you that came a little late, she is here in the Philippines, we call them icons. She's the trainer of icons, having been in this 30 years, top earner, consultant, and the beautiful, beautiful Miss Former North America. That's who just trained you. So we have celebrities here. Folks, thank you so much for your time. What I'd like to do is I'd like to have one of my best friends here that is primarily responsible for about 90% of the people in this Zoom. His name is Patrick, and Patrick, he is my first round draft choice. Out of all the people I know, I called him first and said, look, this is something special. I don't want to be corporate, and I'd like for you to be the marketing director or country manager. We tasted the products. We looked at the comp plan, and then Patrick said, Fernando, I don't want to build corporate. I want to build the downline. This comp plan pays so much. So now there's two of us that's building the field instead of being corporate. And thank goodness we have a dear friend, Ramir, who took on not just the Philippines, but he actually is the Southeast Asia Regional Director, which I'm really glad because he has opened up multiple countries in Asia. He knows what to do. We talk every day, multiple times a day, to make sure that you, the field, get everything you need. So a real big double thumbs up for our icon, Sari. She is definitely the rock star, the star of the show. Love her so much. She has been #1 in several companies. And now she's going to be #1 in multiple countries, not just the Philippines. So, Sari, thank you so, so much. Such a special leader here. But I'd like for Patrick to say a few words. I know that he is a guy that I trust explicitly, and he's doing such an extraordinary job. Sari keeps him up from 8 o'clock in the morning till 5 o'clock in the morning. So fantastic job, Patrick. I'm going to unmute you. Please share some of your thoughts. And again, thank you so much for the honor and privilege to be with you tonight. Fernando, formerly Las Vegas, Nevada, now in Manila, Philippines.
All right. Thank you, Brother Fernando. Again, my name is Pat for everyone who doesn't know me. And just sa mga kilala ko, so for people who knows me, I'd like to welcome everyone. Yeah, so basically, guys, we started this company. It was just a initial of finding the right person to fill in for corporate. And then upon hearing it, I somehow referred a friend. So I just jump on the Zoom with them and introduce my friend formally. And then as I hear Nancy explaining about the comp plan, about the product, I was really amazed because just to give you a little background for the newcomers, APL Go is a 10-year company. It started in Europe. We have our own manufacturing plant or our manufacturing facility. That's why we can manufacture so much lozenges. Those who doesn't know yet, yung sa mga bago pa lang, will explain about our product in a little bit so we have a little idea. And then so at first when they told me, they said, try the product. It will help you with your sugar. And my dad is here. My dad is and my mom, actually my family, my whole family is here in our Zoom. We tried the product. I came home at around 9:30 p.m. As soon as I got home, I told my dad, Dad, let's test your sugar. Okay. And then he said, what is that? This is the new product that they tried to show me. Basically, these are just lozenges and you just put it in your mouth and it will help you down with your sugar. So we have a testing, we have a meter that we can test the blood because my dad is diabetic. So as soon as we tested my dad's sugar at 10 p.m., it was 244. So I immediately gave him a candy. That day, he didn't take any insulin. He didn't take any metformin. And then after 15 minutes, I was so amazed because from 244, he went down to 240 after 15 minutes. After 2 hours, we tested again. He went down to 210. After the next day, went down to 167, something like that. So I was like, wow, this product is really amazing. I want to try it with someone else. So I tried it with my tita, who's also diabetic. Her sugar was 336 after 50 minutes of taking it. After taking it, she went down to 290. Just last Saturday, we have distributors that joined us in the office. There's a distributor there that was 391. After 50 minutes, she went down to 341. So these are not just the products for sugar. We have different products from from your cardiovascular. We have for power, for energy. We have for the brain, for cognitive function. We have for the to help you with your breathing. We have overall nourishment. We also have for hyperacidity. We have some leaders here who already tried the product. We have Nico here, a good friend of mine. Si Nico naman, tinanggal yung gallbladder niya. So, acidity is recurring sa stomach niya, inside his body every now and then. So he has to take medication. So when I told him about the company, about the product, he said, I wanted to try the product. So now, I believe Nico doesn't take any medications. He just takes the product of APL Go. And yun na yung nagagawa, nakatulong sa kanya. And we have 15 different products that we will share with you right after this call. Each leaders are going to send you a product video of APL Go. So just recently, just last Friday, all of our products came in already. We paid our broker already. I went there just yesterday, and some of the leaders here would attest that they saw the products already, received the products already, and it's just really amazing because the company, our product, is globally patented. Meaning to say, there's no other company that can copy our product, and we keep on developing new products. No, so yun ang nagustuhan ko sa kanya. It's something unique. It's something that it's very hard to compete with. Plus, you guys are familiar with binary, right? And APL Go is not a binary company. It is a ninary company, meaning to say you don't have to buy multiple accounts to have multiple downlines or multiple lines for your downlines. You just need one account, whether you go as a $100 Go status or you go all the way to the 3,000 Go status, you can enjoy the benefit of having 9 lines on your organization. Guys, just try to imagine that. One account, just focus on your strong line, and then the rest will be pay leg. That is something crazy. That is something amazing that even I when I saw it, when I heard about it, I was like, wow, this is something that I cannot let it slip my hand. I knew that this is something great. And guys, for you na nabago dito and very privileged na we are the first here in the country. Guys, try to imagine that we are first here in the Philippines. Hello? Mute po. Hello, okay, sir. Okay, going back. We are first here, meaning say you guys are pioneers. I hope you understand the law of first, wherein you can be the one. Ikaw yung magsisimula. Ikaw yung magpapadami sa ating organization here in the Philippines. And mind you guys, right now we are 64 already here in our Zoom. And these are just leaders. Wala pa yung mga nasa ilalim, wala pa yung other organizations. There are other leaders who are waiting for us to call them, for them to be able to join our Zoom. And I want to say so much now. After this, we are going to create a standard presentation for the Philippines for you guys to be able to understand it further. We are going to dissect it and be able to explain to you sa Filipino ways natin, no, of marketing. Para mas maidali po natin mas maintindihan. And we'll convert all of those dollars into pesos para mas madali natin makascade yung ating information to all of our invites. So right before I end, no, I have a lot of friends here. I think Miss Tata Bustamante has a question. Nag-raise na ng hand. Is this Tita Lorna? Tita Lorna, do you have any questions?
Yeah, she's not muted, so she has a raised hand, but her audio is not connected.
Okay.
Okay.
How about here, Papa Jack? Sir Jack, yes, what is your question?
Hold on, let me look for Papa Jack. Papa Jack, PJ. Where is he?
Hello? Hello?
Yes.
I have a question for Nancy. I'd like to understand the difference between VIP and ambassador in terms of benefits, etc. You know, features and benefits.
Is Miss Nancy still here?
Yes, she's still there. She might have stepped away from her desk. Okay, what was the question, Papa Jack?
My question is, I want to understand the difference between, getting starting as VIP versus starting as ambassador.
Well, those are ranks that you achieve. Those are ranks that you achieve based on volume of sales.
Yeah, what's the percentage if you get in as ambassador versus getting in as VIP?
Well, no, let me show you. Hold on, let me do a screen share. Hold on.
Fernando, maybe it's referring to VIP and Diamond.
Yeah, that there's a difference between what you're saying because they're two different parts of the comp plan. So let me do this. Let me go back to that. And then I'll do a screen share. Hold on. If you come in at promoter, you make 10%. If somebody you personally enroll comes in as diamond, you make 10% of 3,000, which is $300 commission. If you come in as diamond and you enroll a diamond at 3,000, 20% commission, you make 600 or twice as much money. We have 63 people earlier in the Zoom with only half a day to promote. So congratulations, that is a great showing. Thank you very much again, Icon. Sorry, most of this people is in your organization. Also, Moti here has guests and leaders from Mindanao, from Cebu, Luzon. Patrick, again, thank you for introducing me to all these wonderful people. And Nancy, if you're still on, big hug and thank you to you for helping the Philippines.
Thank you so much.
So everyone
Good night,
knows what you can do.
everybody.
Please call your uplines or please call the
Thank you,
person
sir.
who
Thank you,
informed you
sir.
about this
Wow.
video.
All right, good night, everybody.
Thank you so
Good
much.
night. Bye-bye.
God bless,
Bye.
mom. Bye.